This podcast is brought to you by Kinkmmunity, a kinky social media site we're creating. Our goal is to build a safer online space for all members of the kink and BDSM community. For more information, please check out the links in the description below. In today's episode, our hosts discuss L is for the way you. It's love. We're discussing love. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between and beyond. My name is Ginger Wolf. You can call me Ginger. And welcome to the Kinkmmunity podcast. As always, I am joined with the better looking of the co-hosts and also my favorite Vulcan.
Well, thank you very much, Ginger. That's me. If you do like our podcast today, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and all of those other things you do on social media. Now, also, if you're able, please check out our Patreon if you'd like to contribute to our site. And now, on to the podcast.
So, before we get started here, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between and beyond, we want to kind of start by getting a little bit of an elephant out of the room.
Being a little more serious for a minute.
Yes. But it's not that the world is more fucked up now, it's that we're discovering how fucked up the world is.
Mm-hmm.
And we just wanted to say, take every day, one day at a time. Everything is so hectic. Do what you gotta do to kind of get through it. And I would say one of the best things people could do is just educate themselves, learn about manipulation, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And I pray you have to use none of that knowledge throughout the entirety of your life. But as a minimum, it'll at least arm you into knowing exactly how companies are trying to market to you. So a little bit of education
Always goes a long way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I also wanted to say before we get started, as Ginger pointed out, there's a lot going on in the world right now. But I wanted to mention specifically the things going on in Iran, in Sudan, the Congo, Palestine, Ukraine, just all over the world. And I have a few things to say about that. Without getting into specifics, I want to say fuck genocide, fuck fascism, fuck oppression, and fuck the people in power who are using their power to abuse and oppress and coerce and manipulate others. We don't stand for any of that, and it's trying not to tear up here while we're recording. It's heartbreaking to me and Ginger that this is where the world is right now. So if you are in any of those places or experiencing oppression or bigotry or any of those kinds of things, we are with you. And like I said, our hearts really do break thinking about what you're going through. So as Ginger said, educate yourself, check on your friends, build a community, and try to be safe.
Do what you can to just get through each day as best as you can.
That's what we're all doing right now.
I would say go out and touch some grass, but it's snowy here, so that's not really a thing that we can do. But
yeah, I mean,
smell a dog.
Some places, dogs kind of smell funny. Pet a dog or a cat.
No, I said smell a dog. They should smell dogs.
Or go smell some flowers. Go, if you can. I realize that's not an option for everybody, but if you can, go and do something you enjoy, and just try to take your mind off of, because we all need that, what is it? I can't remember who said it. I'll look it up before we post this, but self-care is an act of rebellion. It's an act of resistance. So
Yes,
take care of yourself.
absolutely.
And now, with that being said, we'll get on to the more fun stuff. The topic of today's podcast, as you may have seen, is love, being that it's February. So, we thought we'd talk a little bit about that.
There is a multitude of different kinds of love. As a matter of fact, I brought up to Vulcan just a few days ago. Have you ever heard of the song "The Homo Rainbow"? It's actually, I remember the first time I actually heard it was on South Park. Funny enough.
Oh yeah.
And there are many colors in the Homo Rainbow. Don't be afraid to let your colors shine.
We might have to find a clip of that.
Yeah. We should, if we can find it, we should throw the clip of
Yeah.
it, because it was in the Chef Aid episode.
Oh, okay.
But just because there's different kinds doesn't mean any of them are less valid. And but expressing love in different ways, and also what attracts you to somebody, is a big thing.
Absolutely. And love in polyamorous relationships or non-monogamous relationships, and in kink. So, we wanted to talk a little bit about all of those. I mean, specifically the ones that affect us, because, it's our podcast.
Yeah.
But we would also love to hear your thoughts on love in your relationships, in your life, in, your experience, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I will say, for me, a big thing, at least as far as attraction goes, is laughter.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a comedian.
You might think you're a comedian or something.
Yeah, I know, right? It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
But A, having a distinct laugh, but also B, not having an annoying laugh.
Which, I mean, Unicorn and I both have quite distinctive laughs.
Yes. Unicorn, every time when you really get her, she snorts.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is very audible, though.
Yeah, quite often mine's quiet, but I definitely, absolutely snort.
And for me, like, a big part of it, because I love having people come to my shows, like my friends, my family, my loved ones, of course. And being able to hear their specific laugh while I'm doing a thing is just I love it.
Yeah.
Because it makes me know that, it allows me to know that you're having a good time watching my silly ass up on a stage.
Yeah. I mean, I think the time I made you laugh the most, which was just awesome, was when I gave you it's a roll of toilet paper that says, "I love and then it has a poop emoji out of you. And he almost fell on the floor laughing. It was so cute. It was so funny.
It's quite literally.
Yeah. Just about tripped over the cat food and fell on the floor. So I'm glad I did that while Unicorn was here, because
yeah, that was, and of course I've gotten you guys really good throughout the years, because I've always got jokes.
Yeah.
I'm always silly. I'm
you even got Unicorn, me, and Daisy all gay cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got them all gay cards. That was for Christmas this past year, and it was literally one of those things where I literally had just searched gay stuff.
So when people say, "Well, you don't look gay," well, I've got
it's
my
official.
ID. Yeah.
You have your papers.
Papers, please. Yeah. I guess I don't experience, because I am asexual. I know I've mentioned that before, but I don't experience sexual attraction in the same way that a lot of people do. I mean, most people do. But I do experience, aesthetic attraction and
Intellectual?
Well, yeah, like I can enjoy someone's personality. I just can't think of the word for that. But their personality, their brain, their, without it being a sexual thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I find, I don't like the word sapiosexual. It's too many weird historical connotations to that word. But I do like people who are intelligent, who, like, you and I can have quite a deep conversation about just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, we're planning to do a podcast at some point about Star Trek.
Yeah.
On a different channel.
Yes.
Because we can talk deeply about just an episode of Star Trek
Mm-hmm.
and what it means. So, and I like that. And it's the same with Unicorn and Daisy.
Yeah. We can have, like, incredibly deep, like, philosophical, even debate-rich conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't argue about different points. It's more like, oh yeah, I didn't consider that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. Because we both, like, obviously we love each other, but we also very much respect each other's opinions.
Oh yeah. And we're both very open to learning.
Yes.
Which is another thing. I love learning new things. So for me, it's important that my partners at least enjoy listening to me teach them new things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care if they're learning anything from it. Just like sometimes when you talk and I'm like, like you talk about food and I'm just glazed over, but you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Except the one time when I was like, Ginger, I don't care.
Yeah. I really don't care. Yeah.
To be fair, I was having a bad day. I don't usually do that. But.
No, that is true. And it's perfectly fine to do that. Like, that's another thing is, like, as you've been with somebody for a long time, you kind of learn a lot of their little things. And
we're out of toilet paper.
Here we are, but just a few steps away.
Yes.
But yeah, a big thing for me is, like, sharing. I like sharing different things with my partner. Like, of course, a lot of times it's like stand-up comedy specials, movies, information about different comedians, because I think that's part of what draws. I mean, aside from the fact that, like, one of my earliest memories is literally listening to a comedy album with my grandfather. But I do think a big part of the reason why I gravitate towards stand-up comedy as opposed to other forms of media is simply because it's one person, and you can learn a lot about a singular person. And I love that. Like, I love learning about that, and I love sharing the information. And I also really love kind of, talking to somebody and getting to know them a little bit and being like, you know who I think you'd really like?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've recommended Bill Hicks to, and both Vulcan and Unicorn. He's my all-time favorite 100% of the way.
I mean, you used to have a password on your Wi-Fi that had his name in it.
Yep.
I won't give more than that. Not that it matters. We don't use that password anymore.
Exactly.
But yeah, literally part of his password.
Yeah. But yeah, like, and speaking of that kind of thing, is just like watching somebody enjoying their passion and sharing it with them is also something I love to do. Like, I was not, like, I'd seen Star Trek. And
I get all my partners addicted to Star Trek, by the way.
It is true. It is 100% factual.
I mean, Unicorn was a bit of a Trekkie before, but, like, you should have seen her when her and I and Daisy were watching Starfleet Academy. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so good. All three of us, really.
And, like, to be fair, like, it is a great show. Like, it doesn't matter which series you're being specific about.
Yeah.
There's something for pretty much everybody on all of it.
Yeah. I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but enough about Star Trek.
Well,
This video is about love.
yeah. Well, and like with you putting when you put puzzles together, I just love I fixate on just watching you put it together.
Unicorn crocheting or making rope or any number of things.
Exactly. Like I just watching you guys do something that you legitimately enjoy doing. Excuse me. And just like watching you do it, honestly, it wouldn't matter if it was like playing an instrument or writing or whatever the case is, but just like
I mean, you read my writing twice a week.
that is true.
Yeah.
For anybody who's unaware, one of my rules as a dom is for my partners to write a journal twice a week. Time frame has changed here and there but
yeah, it's not the time frame isn't important, but twice a week, and so you get to read what's on my mind.
Yeah,
which I quite like that too.
Yeah, because sometimes you can't quite verbalize something until you're not directing it particularly at anybody, or you're just writing.
Yeah, definitely. So, I did have a question for you.
Okay.
This is your first E&M relationship, non-monogamous relationship, since I joined you guys. Did you ever think you would be in?
Absolutely not.
No?
100%. I can honestly say, I did not think I had nothing against it.
Yeah.
I just did not think it was a thing for me. But then again, I've said that about a multitude of different things and been proven wrong.
Absolutely.
And I am very much willing to be proven wrong. Because I thought I was definitely more jealous than I am, apparently.
Usually it's hard at first, especially seeing your partner with someone else.
Yeah.
But I think for a lot of people, they think it's going to be a lot harder than it is.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like, oh, well, they're really happy,
Yeah. Well, I think too, because there's not a whole lot of that kind of thing in media. And then when you do get it in media, it's almost exclusively like Mormon stuff.
Or negative.
Or,
there's like a love triangle and people are manipulating each other and that kind of thing. There's not a lot of positive polyamorous representation in media.
Yeah, and I feel like if there was more, I mean, okay, to be fair, let's get more representation for not white people. Let's get more representation for the queer community.
For trans people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's just the queer community.
Yeah.
That covers pretty much everything else that I was going to say.
Specifically trans people right now. I mean, we've had, the queer community has had at least some representation, positive representation in the media. But there's a lot of negative trans representation, especially 100%. Right now.
But, let's also see if we can get some positive, because the only thing that I could think of off the top of my head is there's a guy who does TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. He has a septic company, he's also a bail bondsman and stuff like that. But he very much talks very openly and very proudly about having 2 wives. And that's about the only really positive, not faith-based, non-monogamous relationship that I can think of.
Yeah.
And although I will say, at least as far as what I've seen of him, it's decent representation. But when it's just one random person on fucking TikTok, like on social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, when it's not like what you're seeing on TV, which actually brings me back to Starfleet Academy. There's some good representation there of queer people, polyamorous people, lots of people of color and all of that. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah. Oh, but to bring it back to
Yes.
your question, um, even for the first probably 6 months of our relationship, I still had a lot of skepticism and stuff like that. You've heard the story. Our audience hasn't, but
Mm-hmm.
Unicorn basically had to yell at me to have sex with you for the first time to basically just demonstrate it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's part of the deal here.
Yeah.
And because I was legit like sweating over it, because it was just like, because my brain was literally is like screaming at me, no, this is wrong, you're cheating.
Yeah. And like, to be fair, Unicorn has been in polyamorous relationships before.
Not.
Or at least she knew she was not monogamous.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated. Not our story to tell.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll bring her on and she can talk about that. But it's a lot more complicated than that.
Yeah.
And a lot more fuckery involved.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've heard some of the stories of people in relationships and stuff. So
yeah.
So do you want to tell the story of how you and Unicorn met?
Absolutely.
Or started dating, I guess. Not really met, because
well,
you met the way most people meet nowadays.
Online.
Yeah.
We started. I originally messaged her because
on the app that shall not be named.
Yes. And it was just because I was, A, looking for friends, B, looking for information, because I had been on the fringes of kink and stuff like that, but it was hard to find information and hard to find, I mean, it still is, to be completely fair.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing we want to change with our website.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And frustratingly so. And a friend of mine introduced me to the site, and I started, shooting a couple messages here or there, that kind of thing. Got a lot of negative backlash, which I understand, because the simple fact of the matter is that, a guy messaging a woman, or, a top messaging a bottom, or what, however way you want to phrase it, dime a dozen. Mm-hmm. And very few of them are genuine. I was genuine. I was literally wanting to have conversations with people.
Yep.
She was one of the few that actually responded, and I had a great response with her. We started chatting. Eventually, the chatting turned to texting. Texting turned to calling. Finally, it became one of those, well, fuck it, we got to meet at some point, don't we?
Yeah.
So we met as near as we could figure, about the halfway point between the two of us. I bought her lunch, because I know it was about midday, because I had to go to work at night that night. Mm-hmm. Bought her dinner. Still remember exactly what she ordered. Don't remember what I ordered, but
I know where you went, though.
Yeah. And that's still one of our favorite places to go. Mm-hmm. Actually, the place you and me met too.
Yep.
Funny
different
enough.
Location.
Different location, same restaurant though. Mm-hmm. And it was actually her daughter's birthday coming up, so she, I hung out with her while she went and grabbed a few things for that, and we split, and that was when we just kind of decided, okay, we're gonna start seeing each other now. It's an official relationship.
Yeah. After she had said for who knows how long, no, I'm not interested. No, I'm not.
Yeah, she tried to chase me. The joke is that I chased her until she caught me. Is really what it is, because it was one of those, I was kind of chasing her, and I wasn't being aggressive about it or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not in like the creepy predator kind of way, more in like I want to go to the events that you're going to. I want to go to the parties you're going to, and spend time with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure if she'd told you to fuck off in no uncertain terms, you would have known. All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Message received. Loud and clear.
Exactly. You're not the kind of guy to push.
Exactly. But then a number of years later, mm-hmm. Uh, and I actually, this to me, the story is so funny. I've put it in my act. Me and her hanging out at my place, and I'm gaming, and I heard the thing that you don't want a partner to hear. We need to talk.
Oh, was
And
that about 12 years later?
yeah, it was about,
Yeah.
right around there. Funny how that works, eh?
Sounds like it was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, funny.
Yeah.
By the
Anyway.
way, how long have we been together?
Getting close to 3
Almost
years
3
now.
years, yeah. Anyway, so, and immediately my brain went into panic mode because I'm like, did I forget an anniversary?
Did I do something to piss her off?
Yeah, did I not do something that I said I was going to do? Like, immediately my brain's in a panic. And then she goes, I met someone. Oh, here comes more panic. It's like, do you want to start this conversation over again and not make me shit my pants?
Not give me a heart attack in the first few seconds?
Yeah. And then it was, and I want you to meet them. And that kind of changed. Like, now I'm confused. I don't know quite how to process.
Yeah.
Like, what am I bracing myself for something? Am I not? What am I doing here? And then, of course, she told me about Vulcan and how they had met at a dungeon. And
yeah, our first meeting, she sold me a flogger that I still have. We'll probably put a picture up of it. It's quite fancy. And then she beat me with it, amongst other things. But yeah, that was our very first meeting. I think it was my first time at that specific dungeon as well. And yeah, so then, she went back and talked to Ginger, and you can continue. I just thought I'd tell the story of...
Well, and then we met up at...
first we met at another dungeon where I had two beatings, and she popped one of my bruises. And
yeah, I wouldn't say we officially really met that night, though.
No, it was more like a hi, Ginger.
Yeah, hi. We are getting a face to the name kind of thing.
Yeah,
but not a...
I like your girlfriend.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I like her too.
It's always kind of a weird conversation to have. Hey, your girlfriend's cute.
Yeah, she is.
Yes, she is.
But yeah.
So are you.
Well, thank you. So are you. Remember, you're the better looking host of the show. So.
You're the better looking Ginger, though.
No. Hard to deny that one.
Yeah. You're the best looking man in the relationship.
I'll absolutely take that.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
It's all good. So we met, and I started literally like minutes after we had left. I started a group chat, and we've been chatting in there ever since, literally.
Yeah, we actually barely use, even though we do sometimes, or we do often spend times either just me and you or me and Vulcan. Me and Unicorn.
Or the two. Myself.
Just me, myself, and I. We very rarely use our private text channels. Yeah. Unless, like, if Unicorn's gone to bed, sometimes I'll use, but...
Or if it's something very specific to...
So I'm like, hey, I got Unicorn this present. Or hey, I got Ginger this present, and I'll send it to Unicorn.
Yeah, it's very rare. Like, I call Unicorn pretty much every day when I'm on my way to work, and if I'm off work at a reasonable time, when I'm on my way home, and that gives us about a half hour just to chit chat and stuff like that. Sometimes she's busy, sometimes she's taking a nap, so it's not every single day, but it's like 95 to 99% of the days. Yeah,
he really likes talking on the phone.
Yes.
Which I think one of my favorite things about you is that you just don't even try with me. Like, you phone me sometimes.
Yeah.
But usually it's like, I have a question for you.
Yeah. And I can't wait for the response in text.
Or I think once or twice it's been, I've had a really bad day and I need to talk about it, and, Unicorn's asleep.
Yeah.
But I really hate talking on the phone, so 99.9% of the time you respect that. You're just like, no.
Yeah. It's not very often where I'll be like, because like I say,
I'm still tearing up. I don't know why.
Maybe you need to see something funny. But
you make me giggle too much. That's just gonna make me cry even more.
But yeah, that like I've kind of forgotten where I was in the conversation. But oh yeah, and that we've been in a relationship ever since then, the three of us. I've even started exploring the potentiality of having a separate something, I'm not looking for anything quite specific necessarily, but I am gravitating a little bit towards more masculine, I mean, to be fair,
although the one you've gone on a date with a couple of times, I think we decided Bunny. Yeah. Would definitely not call her masculine in any way.
No.
Except the fact that she's quite tall.
Yeah.
But
I'm 6'2" and she's taller than me. So she is quite
gorgeous.
Tall. Yeah.
Well, we wanted to also talk about love in kink, which my first thought when it comes to loving kink was the collar you got me for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And like, gifts aren't always necessary to express love, but like, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wearing it right now, but I'm staring at it.
Yeah. Well, and like, in all honesty, a big part of that one is I felt like we were in a position at that very particular point that
I had some concerns that things were not going
as
well from your end.
Yeah. And so that was part of the reasoning for it. Truth be told, and I'll tell this story, but it wasn't the first collar that I bought Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
The first one that I bought was like a very rigid, stiff, not very comfortable leather.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those, like, because I wanted it to be relatively nondescript. So it was meant to be like a thin thing, and then it was also one you could add on to it. It was a posture collar that could come apart, basically. And I didn't even take it out of the packaging. I literally, as soon as I saw it, I was just like, no. Because that's not going to be comfortable enough for you to wear.
I'm sure I still would have loved it, but...
Oh, I'm sure you would have, but it would not have been comfortable for you to wear for anything more than play.
Mm-hmm.
And even that, like, if it would have been a full play scene, I think that would have even been pushing it, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
So I kind of was just like... But the frustrating thing with that is because it was for you, and I was still hunting, I couldn't be like...
What do you think of this?
Yeah. So it was just one of those, like... But I did tell Unicorn that I was looking for something, and I had found something. But another thing too is because you and Unicorn are very distinctly different people, I wanted it to be distinctly different from the collar that I had gotten her. Hers is unfortunately kind of broken now, because I
love the fact that it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Like the colors on the end and the metal, chains and things like that, but it is very distinctly different.
Yeah.
So, and it's one I can wear out in public. I mean, hers was too, to be fair. It's still kind of weird seeing her without it after so long. But, yeah. I really like that, like the colors on the hearts on mine kind of match the colors on hers and the colors on your tie, which I think is
And and
somewhere over there.
of course, like I wanted the different colors thing to be, because you're very much about rainbows, so I wanted it to encapsulate that too, and
Yeah.
so,
I think most people who follow our socials will have seen the pictures already, but I'll definitely.
yeah. But seeing as I shared a story, I want you to share a story,
Okay.
because when we met, you still do, a little bit less so now, but you categorized yourself as a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
You still categorize yourself as a
Mm-hmm.
lesbian.
I just don't really say it out loud anymore because it feels odd. And I don't want cishet men thinking that they can get any lesbian.
Yeah.
Because that's not how it works.
Yeah. Listen, assholes, it's not Chase and Amy. Let's
No.
relax here.
I do still consider myself a lesbian, but I don't. Because, like, of course, it's not about genitals.
Yeah.
It never has been. For a long time, I thought it was. I thought I didn't like penises. But that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attracted to 99% of cis men. Although you don't really like the label cis man.
No.
The man part, not the...
Yeah.
Like, he understands what cisgender means. I'm not.
Yes, I refer to it as it's close enough.
Like an old sweater.
Yeah. And truth be told, the biggest thing is just really how shitty a lot of cis guys are.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where I'm like, I totally get where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, I used to, when we first started dating, when I talk shit about guys on the kink app, I'd always be like, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about you. I've stopped doing that now.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're just as pissed about everything as I am. So, but yeah, I genuinely do think you're different from most other cis, mostly het guys I've met or interacted with.
I mean, to be fair, I like to consider myself different from pretty much everybody, but
I would say you're far more like a lesbian than you are like most cis men that I've met.
Oh, stop.
See, and that's part of it. Like I say, sometimes I open the door for him when we're at home because I'm not allowed to other places.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to. I forget that a lot, though. But sometimes I open the door for him at home and I'll say ladies first. And he'll go...
Oh, stop.
Yeah. Or something to that effect, or...
I feel like that should be a sound clip forever. Oh, stop.
Yeah. Or that, well, thank you. Yeah. That just made me think of the joke I made about the grumps the other day with... he should be better at flicking his wrist if he's bisexual.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
We watch a show called The Grump. Well, I really like it. Vulcan, I think, mostly.
I mean, I like the Grumps. I prefer Good Mythical Morning. And they're very similar programs, just maturity level difference, basically. Yeah. They do similar topics and similar types of things, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. And that's another part of sharing things with somebody that you care about and love.
I mean, sometimes you put on Let's Plays and I'm just like, all right, I'll just pick up my tablet. And
a lot of times I put on Let's Plays.
Sometimes they're quite interesting to watch.
Yes.
They're just not always my thing.
Yeah, they are my quintessential...
Your coitus?
My coitus. They are my coitus background noise.
Your quintessential?
Yeah. I was going to say my quintessential background noise, but then you changed it to coitus. So yes, I listen to Let's Plays as I'm fucking.
No, we usually listen to my playlist called Fuck.
Or my playlist.
Or your playlist.
Also called Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's we were talking about love and kink, so
Yeah.
That also kind of like we put those playlists together with the thought specifically of what would I want to fuck you to?
Yeah.
What would I want to fuck unicorn to?
Yeah. It's gotta have a good beat to it, that's for sure.
Mm.
Especially when it comes to beatings.
Yes. Yeah, I
But
mean, you like to go with the music sometimes.
oh yeah, it's hard to with some of the things, but love and kink.
Yes.
I would say a big, an important, at least for me, one thing, and of course, it's changed a little bit now that me and Vulcan are living together because it does become one of those. You're responsible for making sure you have snacks. I'm responsible for making sure I have snacks. It's not that we won't buy each other snacks if
I was gonna say I'm pretty much responsible for making sure both of us have snacks.
yes.
In the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
But usually it's, for aftercare and after, a play scene, making sure your partner has,
pineapple slices for unicorn.
Yep. That's not so mandatory, but
No.
you
But making sure they have what they need.
Yeah, they're hydrated, or at least have some sort of drink to wet their whistle,
I mean,
especially during.
I was gonna say, how often do we, in the middle, you'll stop to either take a puff on your vape or to grab a drink, and you, okay, who needs a drink?
Yeah.
And we'll even unscrew the cap specifically for unicorn because she tends to.
Oh, she's also almost always blindfolded.
Blindfolded, yes.
Yeah. You're not always blindfolded.
I guess
but...
I forgot to add that part.
Yeah.
That's why he unscrews the cap.
It's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Not that you wouldn't do that anyway.
Yeah.
If she wanted you to, but
I mean, even just hanging out when she has a hard time opening a bottle, instead of trying to struggle with it, she'll just hand it to me, and I'll just be like, "Pop, there you go."
Yeah, I mean, I've done that too.
Yeah. So
most times I'm like, I can do it myself. Me am lesbian. I still remember before we moved in together, I built a side table for my bed, and I sent a picture to you and Unicorn and a couple other people. Do I get to keep my lesbian card? I put it together all by myself.
Yeah.
But
and you ended up getting a gay card for me for Christmas. So, yeah.
How dare it not be a lesbian card?
It was funny because I didn't find the lesbian card because they do actually have those, but
the two of them are bisexual anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But to me, and I actually talked to Unicorn about this a couple of days ago because we were planning on doing this particular subject matter. And for me, the biggest thing in a relationship, to maintain a relationship, to maintain the feelings and the affection and stuff like that, is a lot of little things.
Oh yeah.
Big things are great. Valentine's Day gifts.
Toilet paper that says "I live the poop out of you."
Yeah. Exactly. Stuff
collars.
Like that. Yeah. And that's all great. But the reality of it is that it's the little things. Like anytime Vulcan or Unicorn walk past me, I'll grab their butt or spank their butt or whatever. They go to change. I'm right there because I want to see their naked bodies. This is the thing.
I don't always get up to see the naked bodies because, like I said, being ace, I'm not as attracted to body parts, but I absolutely do smack your ass every time you walk by, or grab your balls, or grab your tits, or
I'd say even more of a cupping of my balls.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes I pat your dick too.
Yeah. Good boy.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Just made me think of when you said, "I'll show you a wee."
Yeah.
Pulled your dick up.
Yeah.
Wee.
But like, I will say, maintaining, like, in having watched other relationships kind of deteriorate and stuff like that, and this was more or less what I talked to Unicorn about. We it's the little things that kind of start fading away once you hit like month 3, month 6, month, year
Mm-hmm.
1 kind of thing, that you don't realize have really faded.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we'd all realize those kind of things were gone if they weren't there anymore, because they're so integral to our relationships. But it really is like it's a lot of little things, a lot of little day-to-day things
Oh
that
yeah.
make the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, every time you cook a meal for me,
Yeah, yeah, and like I find it fun to do that too, because it's like, okay, because you are a very picky eater, for anybody who's not familiar.
and I really hate cooking.
Yeah, Vulcan is quite a picky eater, and I've been working as a cook for the vast majority of my life, and yeah, sure, sometimes it's annoying, like especially when when you make a burger 100 fucking times, and then all of a sudden somebody wants it without pickles or something. It is kind of annoying because it's muscle memory.
Yeah.
You're so used to doing it a certain way, but when it's somebody else, somebody that doesn't like certain things, that kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's more fun because it's like, okay, how can I be creative within these parameters?
Yeah.
How can I create something you're legitimately going to enjoy? Something that is my style of cooking
Mm-hmm.
that you're still going to like. I find that really fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little mini adventure.
Yeah.
And the payoff is, do you like it?
About half the time, maybe a little more than half, when I try something.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that I was pretty sure I wasn't going to like in the first... Like your chili.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was going to like that in the first place, but... We're going to have to make a cooking show at some point.
I've thought about
Talk
that.
so much about food.
I mean, food and comedy are like two of the biggest things in my life that's not directly related to you and Unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah, that's fair.
Everybody has to eat.
That's true. The other thing that you mentioned you kind of wanted to discuss a little bit was love languages.
Yes.
And, like, I know that, like, psychologically, scientifically, whatever, they're not necessarily a real thing. But we all do have our ways that we like showing love and being shown love, so...
Mm-hmm. I did touch on one, which of course is like sharing different comedians with people and stuff like that.
I mean, sharing hobbies, yeah.
Yeah.
Or interests.
But like some people are way more physical than others.
Mm-hmm.
I love to hug, I love to kiss. We literally kiss every single day, multiple times a day.
Mm-hmm. We've even got our own, like, secret kiss for when we're close enough that we're within arm's reach, but not close enough that we actually want to get up and kiss each other on the lips. So
Yeah.
it's like I was going to say a secret handshake, but no, it's more like a way of blowing our kisses, but while also touching each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
Another thing I find I do a lot is I will send, and you do this actually fairly often too, where we'll send each other songs. This made me think of you.
mm-hmm.
The most recent one, definitely for me, is it was the Stray Cats, and it was the song is called "Stray Cat Strut."
Yeah, that was
And
a good one.
I was so happy I found it, because how
I
I
think the
found
most recent one I sent to you guys was "Bad Touch" by
Bloodhound Gang.
the
Yeah.
Bloodhound Gang. Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is that was
You
actually
and me,
the Stray
baby,
Cat
baby.
Strut was one of the first 100 songs played on MTV.
Really?
Yeah, that was how I found it. I found a playlist of the first 100 songs on MTV.
But yeah, and same with sending memes and Instagram reels, that kind of thing. We send those back and forth quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
between the three of us, and me and Daisy as well.
Yeah. It's just one of those, like, I thought this was funny.
Yeah.
90% of the time for me, it's YouTube Shorts, because that's where I spend most of my time.
I think one of my biggest love languages is introducing people to Star Trek.
Yeah.
And just seeing their reaction, or introducing not just Star Trek, but like the Umbrella Academy and Dirk Gently's, which is one we still need to watch, and just like media that I really love.
Yeah.
Music, like you said, we share songs all the time, or I heard this new song, you gotta hear.
Yeah, I still gotta show you one of the first movie we were supposed to watch in our place was supposed to be The Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Wee Geordie?
I don't have a copy of Wee Geordie.
Oh, never
I
mind.
think it's on YouTube, and I haven't. I've been trying to find a physical copy of that movie for a long time. It has proven quite difficult because it is a very old movie, so I don't know if they've ever reprinted it even on VHS.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because it's even before that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, your grandpa.
Yeah, it was a movie for him. I think I showed you 12 Angry Men.
No, I still haven't seen that movie.
Okay, we should watch that. It is free on YouTube. It's a and that like that movie to me at least kind of encapsulates a big chunk of my personality, which is the analytical factor that I have. When I'm watching stuff, I get very analytical a lot of times, but also just my love of talking, because that's literally all the movie is.
Yeah.
It's just 12 guys talking about a court case you never see.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen clips from it, especially in the last couple of years. In the jury room where they're...
That's pretty much the whole movie.
The whole movie, yeah. But there's a specific part where they all start getting up and walking away from the table, like facing away.
Yeah, because they realize that the one guy is
just
very
being
deep-seated prejudice.
Yeah, and that's the one that keeps coming out recently.
I'm not fully sure it's a race thing. That's why I refer to it as being prejudice, because I'm not fully sure what the kid's race is actually supposed to be.
I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. But he's being very prejudiced, and I think another one of my love languages is giving gifts, making gifts specifically. But I also really enjoy giving people things. I mean, I was happy when you brought that Minecraft wolf out here.
Yeah.
Because I gave that to Ginger when we first moved in together in July.
Yeah.
And it's been in his room, which is fine, but he brought it out to the living room.
Yeah, well,
I like it.
Yeah.
And same with the hadrosaur I bought you from the museum.
Yes. I've been trying to find a decent place for it, and just nothing felt right in my room. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I did really like it when it was on top of my TV. Yeah. But it just couldn't, it just kept falling behind it.
And you've got that Mosasaurus up there.
Yeah, that sits a little more comfortably, but I could have one on each end of my TV. I have a big enough TV.
I'm sure you've got enough plushies.
Oh, yeah.
I probably shouldn't be looking away from my microphone.
Yeah. The gifts are definitely a big thing. I still would very much, I want to get you, because Welkin's not such a big fan of like stuffed animals and stuff like that.
They're cute, but yeah, I'm not someone who collects squishmallows or sleeps with plushies on their bed or anything like that. But I do like them because they're from you, and when Unicorn has gotten some.
But there is still one more that I would like to get you, because I want to take you to
Spock.
Well, that's going to be the fun part, because you're going to get to pick.
Build-A-Bear.
Yes, I want to take you to Build-A-Bear.
I probably don't have Star Trek ones, but
I mean, if we time it at a good point, they might have them, or at least the uniforms.
Yeah, that's true.
You got a cat with a Starfleet uniform.
I used to have an orange Build-A-Bear cat. I don't know what happened to it. It was wearing a hockey jersey from our local sports team.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was cute.
Go sports.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to. I know people know we're in Canada. I don't really want to give our exact location away.
Yeah.
Not that it would be too difficult for people to
ascertain the
figure out.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's just not make it easier.
yeah. Another one that I haven't been doing as much of lately, but acts of service.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy just doing little things for people.
To be fair, though, that one's a little bit difficult for me
Mhm.
because I'm. It's almost like we have kind of a conflicting thing because it's like, yes, I am the dom, but I was raised by my grandfather, and my grandfather very much instilled in me, like, be kind to people, do things for people,
Mhm.
and you want to do that for me, and I want to do that for you. So
and we both also are very, I want to do it by myself. I don't want any help with it, so it's hard.
Yeah, so we're still kind of trying to fit the gears together on that one, to be fair, but that's part of the fun of our relationship, is just like figuring out how everything fits together.
Oh yeah.
And if it's nothing that causes like an actual problem,
Yep.
whatever.
I just thought of another love language I have.
Oh, do tell.
Smoking weed with people. Or getting stoned with people. Unicorn doesn't smoke weed, but she does do edibles and stuff.
Yeah.
Just getting stoned with people and hanging out, and because that's when you have the most interesting conversations.
Oh, yes.
And that's always been like, if you will get stoned with me, that's,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm sharing my weed with you, that's my way of showing love.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get stoned with me, that's, your way of showing it back.
The funny thing is like 5 years ago, maybe a little bit more, that wouldn't have been so much a thing with me because I was not doing anything. Because I went through a period where I was smoking a lot of weed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you're kind of a lightweight, to be honest.
I am very much a lightweight.
You're about as much of a lightweight with weed as I am with alcohol.
Yes.
Like, glass of wine on Friday and I was done.
Yeah. But yeah, I went through a period where I was basically straight edge, except for I smoked cigarettes. Most straight edge people don't.
Yeah.
And had sex. Some straight edge people do. So teach their own.
And
kind
caffeine.
Of thing. Yeah, I guess caffeine. I wasn't really drinking coffee, but I was drinking pop. So it really depends on what your
definition of straight edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was not. I was trying to keep my mind as sober as possible. And now I've just like I started smoking weed again, specifically because of having sleep problems.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also the reason why I try to keep myself from smoking a lot of weed a lot of the time, just because it is nice to be able to smoke a few hits off a joint, or vapes, or whatever the case may be. Oh, now I can go to sleep. I'm comfy. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I was gonna come and meet you outside today, was so you could have a few puffs and take a nice nap.
Yes, I did have a nice nap today, though.
Yeah, but you didn't have any weed, or maybe you vaped. I don't know.
No, well, I think I took a hit or two off of my vape before I went to bed, but I was just so tired already. It was just one of those, no, I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was almost out like a light, and then my phone rang.
Yep. Damn deliveries.
Yeah, but
damn them not buzzing.
Yeah.
Because then it wouldn't have woken you up.
That's true.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to do with the topic at hand?
Yes, there is.
Because
there is, I do have a very specific love language. It is sexually related.
Mm-hmm.
I eat ass.
Yes, you do.
Yes, but I only do it for people that I full-heartedly care about and love and respect.
I mean, to be honest, those are the only people I would let do it to me.
Fair. Mm-hmm. But yes, that is a thing that I enjoy doing. And
sorry, I just had a thought, and I'll say it after you're finished, but
I can't say exactly why it is that I enjoy it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just honestly a factor of it's naughty, it's dirty,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing.
You are dirty
Yes, I
in
am.
that way.
Yes, I am. But it's I think it's an extra. It's an element of pleasure that I enjoy giving to people that I don't give to.
Just anyone.
Yeah, just
Mm-hmm.
anyone is really what it comes down to for that particular thing.
Yeah, it made me think of I don't know if it was last week or a couple weeks ago when Unicorn was here, and you were giving me an ass massage, and I don't know why, but I had been pretty sore that day. And once you spread my cheek, hello, old friend.
Hello, old friend.
Yeah, it was really funny. I was telling Daisy about that. She thought it was pretty funny.
Well, it's like I like your guy. I like your body. Is like
Mhm.
it's eye candy.
Your eye candy.
Banana. I know. I don't have buttons on this shirt, so I can't.
Which is kind of unusual for you, actually. I guess not so much when you're at home.
Yeah. I
When you're going out places,
yeah. I prefer button-up shirts. A big part of it
you
is
need to
because.
start ripping them off of you.
But then you have to sew the buttons back on. I'm not gonna do it.
We're dating a seamstress.
Yeah, but I don't want her to make like here's 6 shirts that were torn off of me. Fix them, please.
Honestly, if she got to do it herself, she'd probably be fine with it.
Oh yeah.
She's got a bit of a sadist in her.
Yep.
Well, okay, maybe. She's got almost as much of a sadist in her as you do. Maybe more.
Yeah,
Perimenopause is.
yeah, I was gonna say it's different. I wouldn't say one's more or less than the other, but
Well, like, before you shaved me, there was once my armpit hair was kind of gross. For me, I don't like having hair in my armpits. Other places I don't really care about. And
she went yoink.
Yeah, she just reached out and grabbed some and pulled it.
Yep.
And she's done that to Daisy as well when she's waxed her, because Unicorn waxes Daisy's private area.
I wax unicorns.
Yeah,
and I shave
mine.
Vulcans.
And
shave my own.
Yeah, well, you tried to get me and Unicorn to shave you, and you just giggled the whole time. So
I believe in manscaping.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make us do it, it's only fair.
Yeah. Do the carpets match the drape? No, I installed hardwood.
But the first time, I think it was the first time she was waxing Daisy, she reached out and just yoink and pulled out a clump of hair, and I just, ouch.
To be fair, I've done that to her.
Yeah, but you also seal her shut with wax.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's one of your love languages. I think sadism, just period, is one of your love languages.
I would say if it's
sadism with consent, of course.
Well, consent, yes, but I would also say sadism tied in with like still showing like I showed both of you guys very much that I could respect you guys before I showed any type of disrespect. And I feel that that's an important step in the, at least as far as the love language factor goes.
Yeah. As I said, you are quite different from most cishet men.
I like to think so, anyway.
That I know.
No, you are right. Like, at least compare it, like, especially you compare them to, like, I was going to say their name. I stopped myself, but...
The rich and powerful. Let's just call them that.
No, that actually wasn't... I was going to talk about some of my friends.
Oh.
But that's why I was just like...
No real names.
Yeah. I don't know what to refer to them as, but we'll refer to them as the metalhead and the Irish guy. Because those would be the most apt descriptions, and I think you know who I'm talking about when I say that.
Probably, yeah.
And yeah, I am definitely very different from them. Yeah.
Well, you think even like your boss?
Yeah.
Very much. I've met him once. Well, I might
Yeah.
have met him at other times,
I
but
think you've met him twice now.
I met him at a Christmas party.
Yeah, but once was just kind of in quick
Yeah.
passing.
And he was trying to push me to drink more, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
no. I said no.
Yeah, he kind of has a thing where he's like, you're not having a good time unless you're drinking, and it's like, I'm having a great time. Like, you know.
Not all of us need alcohol to have a good time.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that I had a drink
Yeah.
or two. But
Yeah.
I've said a couple of times when you've said your boss is going on a date, tell him not to try to get her to drink.
Yeah. To be fair, the last one he went on, which I didn't even hear what had happened, to be completely honest, but he was actually completely sober at that time. He wasn't drinking at all. And I mean, I didn't hear about anything being disastrously bad, so, you know, it must have worked out a little better for him, hopefully.
Hopefully. He seems to have bad luck with love.
He's got a lot of trauma he's got to deal with. That he has spent pretty much his whole life avoiding a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I think he's starting to realize how bad that's been for him.
Yeah. That's good.
Because he's opening up a lot more, at least to me, about a lot of the little details that you don't just tell a random passerby kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, you've worked for him off and on for a while, so.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for people looking for love?
My biggest advice,
Specifically for men looking for women.
well, I will blanket statement it all, because I feel like it should be, but it's definitely a lesson I feel more men could learn rather than.
Yeah.
But number one, maintain the little things.
Mm-hmm.
The little things that keep that little spark active, like I said, touching butts and stuff like that. Kiss your partner every time you see them. It doesn't matter if you've been gone for 10 minutes or 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your partner feels loved and appreciated. It's very easy to be, to have those bad days where you're just like, wow, fucking fuck everything kind of thing.
Yeah.
Your partner doesn't have to be included in that. Try to make sure your crazies match.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing. Me and Unicorn have definitely said a multitude of times that our crazies match.
Mm-hmm. Same with your kinks.
Mm-hmm.
If kink is real important to you, make sure your kinks match, or at least the important ones line up.
Yeah.
If you are really into impact play, and that's going to be a deal breaker for you, make sure they're into that before you get involved.
Yeah.
Like,
Vulcan's not a huge fan of performing oral.
Mm-hmm.
Cool with somebody doing it to them, but
Mm-hmm.
they'll deal with it when it comes to me, or as long as it's not every single freaking time.
And as long as you're not pressuring me to do it, if I say no, I'm not in the mood, or not today, whatever.
All right, move on to something else.
Yeah. There's still, I saw a Instagram post a while ago where someone was complaining that feminism is women being able to just say, I have a headache to get out of sex. And a woman responded and said, misogyny is having to say, I have a headache, instead of just saying, no.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood. You know? And with you, I've never, sometimes there have been times where I've had headaches or been nauseous or whatever, but I don't feel like I have to make that excuse.
Yeah.
Because you would respect a no.
Yeah, no is fine.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually a thing I will say, though, is that when you are having sex, switch it up some.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't have to be like...
Just when you tell your partner to switch positions, make sure your head's not in the way of their foot.
Yes.
You won't be doing that again.
Callbacks.
I had to.
But, no, I was saying more like, you shouldn't be sitting there and talking to your partner like you're just crunching numbers of like, position 1 I really like, position 2 I don't really like too much. Like, you shouldn't be designated different positions as 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's, don't have the same rotation of positions
Yeah.
every single time. Don't have the same, when you're talking about kink, don't play with the same toys, don't play the same way, stuff like that. Change it up a little bit, add a little bit of mystery to, like, it's very easy especially for a long-term relationship, to kind of be stuck in your ways, stuck in a rut kind of thing, same thing every single day. Try to be aware of when that happens.
Yeah.
If things start feeling a little bit stale, find a way to mix it up. It can be something so small that you can do, but it will pay off and keep your relationship fun. That's kind of a big thing, is keep a relationship fun. You don't have to go on these great adventures all the time to make it interesting.
Yeah.
It can be little things.
Yep.
Hey, let's watch a movie neither of us have ever seen before. Just we'll throw a dart at a dartboard kind of thing. There's randomizing websites that you can use, like, and you might find something that you really enjoy that you never thought you would.
Yep. Absolutely. I will also say, as far as like dating advice goes, if you are one of those people who thinks nobody wants nice guys anymore, nice girls anymore, nice people anymore, just keep in mind that being nice is kind of the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be nice. You also have to, be interesting, have hobbies, have interests, have education.
Be genuine.
Be genuine.
Yeah.
Be honest.
If you're a fucking weeb and you feel like you should be ashamed don't be ashamed of being, I don't know why I picked weeb out of everything. I think it's because it's one of the few things I could think of that I'm not really into, but kind of into. I like anime to a point. But, like,
you can find your people.
Yeah. Well, and this is somebody who is supposed to be your partner. At least that's ideally.
That's the idea, yeah.
They're going to find out eventually,
Yeah.
Why not just pop the bubble right away and be like, yeah, I'm into anime. And they can either, you're going to get one of 3 reactions. Oh, cool, me too. Oh, shit, that's not something I enjoy. Or, oh, cool. That,
I've never watched it.
I've never really seen a whole lot of it, I mean, even before even being with Unicorn, because her son's into anime, and he was the one that kind of was like, hey, you should check this out. Hey, you should check this out. And I have. And up until then, I'd seen, like, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. Big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I do really legitimately enjoy Dragon Ball. Gundam Wing, and, like, maybe 1 or 2 other ones. Speed Racer, I think, was one of them, but I wasn't really into it. But you get the point. Is like, it's either something you can share with them, or maybe they're not into it at all. They can even find it annoying, but maybe they can look past it. Like, you go into your room, or you go, enjoy your thing.
Well, when you put Let's Plays on, I'll just play games on my tablet or chat on my phone or whatever. But yeah, it's like, so many men that I've spoken to seem to think that, I'm rich, I'm tall, I'm handsome,
I'm nice,
is good enough.
Yeah.
And I mean, the ones who say I'm nice, why doesn't anybody like the nice guys anymore? You're probably not as nice as you think you are if you have to say I'm nice, because then you get rejected and, oh, you're such a fat bitch, or you're a cunt, or don't be like that. And like I said, being nice and respectful, honest, genuine, that's like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Be more than that.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Yeah. I would, like, if you asked me what the first thing I would describe myself with, if somebody was talking about me, or introducing me to somebody new, or how I would describe the first thing I wouldn't call myself a nice guy. I wouldn't call myself I would literally say I'm silly.
You are silly. We
I,
are silly.
yes, but that would be the number one thing I would put on that, because it's like, okay, there's no and. If
Mm-hmm.
you tell somebody I'm silly, there's no and.
Yeah.
But if, hey, I'm nice, okay, and
Yeah, what else?
what else? What else makes you interesting?
And like, what does nice get me in
Yeah.
a relationship? Usually the ones who call you nice or who say that they are nice are the ones who are, like I
Yeah.
said, angry,
Yeah.
emotionally abusive, if not physically.
I did a thing for you. Now repay me with sex.
Yeah. Put in the token, get out sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how it works. That's not how it's ever supposed to have worked.
Yeah. Every time I hear something like that, here's gonna be a fucking deep cut. As it flashed in my brain, I realized that. But there's a scene in the Punisher movie. The one I can't remember exactly. I think it's just called The Punisher. John Travolta's in it. He plays the bad guy. But there's a scene in it where his wife comes to him and she's like, you have avenged the death of our son," and like she just drops her robe, and that's you know, and clearly the implication of that is like,
You did something.
you did something, here is your reward, and it is my body. And it's like, ew.
Yeah. That's not how that works.
And I will say, because they are the bad guys in the movie,
Mhm.
it is played very well, and it is probably meant to be that way.
Yeah.
But
Too many people actually believe that.
yeah, keep
Same
in
with
mind, that's the villain of the movie.
Same with the people who are, well, I paid for dinner, so she owes me, or
Yeah.
he owes me, or they owe, whatever, because I spent money. And I honestly think those people need to learn more from lesbians.
Yeah.
Because when I take someone out for a date, and I know it's the same with you, I'm happy to pay.
Yeah.
Because their company is my reward for that. Just being able to go out and spend time with someone that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't pay for people to get something in return. I don't go out with people to get something in return besides their company.
Yeah. It's and
if it doesn't work out, then I've learned something.
The funny thing is this kind of comes from PIMP himself, 50 Cent. But he was asked in an interview, if you go out on a date with somebody, who pays for the bill, and he goes, well, whoever's idea it was to go on the date.
Mm-hmm.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be?
I mean, I still like go Dutch.
Yeah.
Each pay for yourself.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yep.
Me and Unicorn have done that. The three of us have done that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, usually either you or I pay for the meals, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it's just a budgetary thing.
Yeah.
Let's go out to eat. Okay, but I only have X amount of dollars. Okay,
yeah,
well, we'll go Dutch.
Unicorn and I are both on fixed income, so that makes it a little more difficult to, budget and stuff.
100%. But I still like taking you guys out.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to show you guys off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come home. Maybe we'll watch a movie. Maybe we'll have sex. Maybe we'll do something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Sex doesn't have to be the end-all, be-all of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Love sex. Love having sex. Love
Mm-hmm.
thinking about sex. Love watching videos about sex. Love watching videos about us having sex. Love all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be
every time we're together.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And given with Unicorn and I's disability, it doesn't always happen.
Yeah. And that's also fine. Learn to appreciate the company of your partner.
Yeah.
Because if all you really have is sex, that's not love, that's lust.
Yeah. That's just physical. That's not a relationship. That's not a partnership. That's... Yeah.
Just because I wash my winky in your kitchen sinky doesn't,
What was it you asked me yesterday? You said something about my pussy, and I said she's at home. Talking about my cat, and you're like, "Did you leave it in the sink?"
Oh, yeah.
Archer reference.
Yeah.
Anyone who hasn't seen that show, that is
Yeah.
a very funny part.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it vibrates.
Yeah.
Uh,
We should watch some of that again.
yeah. Anyway.
Anything else you would like to add?
No, not that I can think of. I was just thinking, I think they've been listening to our voices for long.
Really? You think an hour and 20 minutes plus our intro and everything is, or the bumper, I should say, is,
Yeah, I think that'll be probably pretty good.
All right, fine. I guess we'll say our goodbyes then.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate all of your support. Once again, check out the links in the description to our social medias and our Patreon. I will say again, we mentioned this last month, but we have had a few setbacks, but we are still working and we are still determined to get this done. It's just taking longer than we expected.
Yes, slow progress is still progress.
Yep.
I keep having to tell myself that.
Mm-hmm. So again, thank you very much. Peace and love to everybody, especially those who are living under oppressive regimes right now, who are experiencing fear and that kind of thing because of ICE, because of fascism, because of, all of that.
Fuck them all with an umbrella and then open it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That is my stance.
For legal purposes, that is a joke. Don't actually do it.
Yes, don't do it, but
you can punch a Nazi, though. Yeah. As a treat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the whole no homo thing. It's like everybody should have a little homo as a treat.
Yeah. Same with punching a Nazi. Yeah. As a treat.
We should have like tied up Nazis just like on random street corners that you can just wham.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
I like this plan.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you again. And we will talk to you all next month, where we will be discussing historical figures and celebrities from the past, maybe some fictional characters, and whether they may or may not have been kinky and what they might have been interested in. So yes. I hope you will all join us for that.
We're going to take you back to the past to talk about the people who sucked ass in a kinky way.
That's a good one. All right.
10 points to anybody who gets that fucking reference.
Yeah. All right. We will see you next month and probably a bunch of times before then.
Take care.
Stay kinky.